Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks. I know, 1-3 for the second week in a row, so I'm 2-6. But how about a 4-0 this week? 2 games, but we'll do the over-unders. We'll be 6-6 and we'll coast into the Super Bowl. What do you think? Great, great. All right, but first, you know what really grinds my gears? Political fanatics. I know, Obama's been in the White House a year now, and thank God, as I sit here, we're out of Iraq, we have universal health care. Now look, I'm not bashing Obama, because if McCain were in office, I'd be making fun of all the stupid stuff he said a year ago. I'm making fun of the people that get all excited. Perfect example, my #1 crush. Anne Hathaway cried at Obama's inauguration. Really? Why? I haven't seen a black guy give a white chick something like that to cry about since Black on Blondes 3. Might have been 4. Who can keep track? In any case, at least those black guys gave the woman something to cry about. Oh, by the way, this picture isn't from the inauguration of Obama. This is from the premiere of Bride Wars. Okay, let's get to it. My first 2 picks, the Colts are giving 7.5 to the Jets in Indy. The over-under, 39. Let's chat. People, I know, the Jets won last week. They beat my Chargers. Yeah, their defense is so good. The Jets' defense is good. Rex Ryan is good, but the Chargers lost that game. They had 3 false starts in a home game. They had 3 personal fouls after a bye at home, and they dropped about 7 or 8 passes. They totally outscored them in the first half. That is total coaching failure on the Chargers' part. Let me tell you something. After coaching, Norv Turner should spend time with death row inmates, because it only takes 1 week with him to forget all about execution. That said, let me tell you, the Colts won't do the same thing. The Colts offense will do what the Chargers offense should have done this past week. Their offense will score early, often, and take the Jets running game, #1 ranked, out of the game. It will put the ball in the hands of Mark Sanchez, where he will feel the pressure and he will succumb. And most of all, let's face it, people, the Colts offense is amazing, okay? And defense, they have Freeney, they have Adai, they have Reggie Wayne, they have Pierre Garçon, and they have that little dude from New Orleans we like to call Peyton Manning. So the question is, what do the Colts game and the Rooney Rule have in common? They're both going to go over big with a ton of black guys and 1 white guy from the South. People, take the Colts, take the over. Those are 2 of my picks. My other 2 picks, the Saints are giving 3.5 to the Vikings in New Orleans, over under 53. All right, people. Last week, we saw the real New Orleans Saints. They might have stumbled and backed and sputtered at the end, but it didn't matter, because Reggie Bush was amazing, like he is about twice a fucking year. Don't sit here and tell me he's a second coming. He's an average running back. He's a glorified flanker, and he's a fluky, flashy special teams player. Every 2 weeks, every 2 times a year, that comes together and he looks amazing. Not bashing Reggie Bush, I'm bashing people that are high on him when they should be high on Drew Brees. Consistency, thy name is Drew Brees. We love him here in San Diego land, and he is going to continue what he does. Score often, score well. You know why? Because Drew Brees, just when it looks like he's, I don't care, because Drew Brees is like Tiger Woods. Just when it looks like he can't put his balls anywhere else, 2 more people step forward in 1 week and really blow him away. This week, Pierre Thomas, Robert Meacham of Tennessee. They're going to do great. So I love the New Orleans Saints in this game. And as for the over-under, let me put it this way. Brett Favre is a media sweetheart. They love him. And he's going down to New Orleans, his hometown. So New Orleans is going to see a media storm probably that could rival the size of the storm that was Katrina. But what did we learn about storms, New Orleans, from Katrina? When storms hit New Orleans, they get defensive. People, take the Saints and the under. Those are Geno's picks.